everyone, and welcome to the first ever Lucid Throttle podcast. My name is Chase, this is Mike, and this is Ashton. Don't know, Lucid Throttle is a car group with about 20 people, mostly WRXs between the VA, VB, and some STIs, and some other model of cars.
Based out of Allegheny County, Maryland.
Maryland, yeah, there you go. So today, for the first episode, we're going to be talking about a pretty controversial topic within the Subaru realm, WRX realm. VB versus VA. Did Subaru upgrade or downgrade when they switched? So let's go into the first question here. When the VB first dropped, who hated it? Because I know I did. I was not a fan.
Nah, I wasn't a fan either.
Yeah. What about you, Ashton?
Nah, didn't really even know of it until came around to you guys and saw all the cars.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it's grown on me from seeing everyone in the group. There's multiple different ones in the group. Mod it differently. Mike has one. Seeing how it could be, transformed. I mean, with the STI wing, just different stuff. Really changed how, the perspective on it.
Definitely different style body versus an older VA. More family sedan and daily driver kind of.
Yeah. So, stock for stock, VA versus VB.
Stock for stock, I'm definitely taking VB for the more refined body and better motor.
Yeah, I think I could go with the VA. I mean, because it has the more rally oriented viewpoint, I guess you could say. Because I feel like with the VB, it kind of lost what the WRX was known for, the rally style body. Because when they first came out, it was the rally blue with the gold rims. Yeah. That's what the WRX was known for, and then slowly, it's kind of drifted away from that.
Yes, but to be fair, it started drifting with the VA.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm going to go VB just for reliability and having a daily driver.
Yeah. Which one looks better?
Stock for stock, it's tight. Probably have to go with VA, especially the STI with the big wing.
I'd have to agree. Yeah. Especially, yeah. Speaking of the STI wing, I mean, when you start putting the STI wing on the VB, the rear of the car is a lot wider, so it kind of looks small. It doesn't really line up the body lines as much. So that's, there's so many options for wings on the VB that you can really go with.
I definitely prefer the V-style, which is kind of like the STI, only flares out of the bottom on the edges.
Yeah. What do you think, Ashton? Which one do you think looks better?
I'm going to go VA just for the body style of it.
Yeah.
I just like it more. I find it cleaner.
Yeah. Let's see here. Power potential.
The VB's going to have to take it with the FA24. It's a very reliable motor. Motor's definitely going to outlast the transmission pushing power.
Yeah, you'd have to swap in the SCI transmission, which I don't know why Subaru never came out with, that kind of transmission in that car. Because, the whole culture around the WRX is
rally.
Rally, mod it, tune it.
That's about like asking why didn't they make an STI VB though?
Yeah, they do the STI package, which is what you got on yours, but
it's just mufflers and a short throw, but short throw isn't really that short.
Yeah, because honestly, with the STI, yes, it's the STI package, but it doesn't make it an STI.
So the closest thing you're gonna get is TS or the GT.
Yeah, they put all the engineering into the TS. They have the wing, they have the spoiler in the back and stuff as well. Why couldn't they make it an STI variant for the VB, or would you say the TS took over the STI?
TS is nice. It's got bigger brakes, stiffer suspension, but it doesn't have any more power than any of the rest of them.
Yeah.
So I don't really see. Okay, yeah, you're gonna get the better brakes, better suspension, but is it worth the money? Not to me.
Because horsepower between the two, aren't they pretty close?
VA is roughly estimated at 268 horsepower versus the VB is roughly 271 stock for stock.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty close. But I mean, if you would look at the STI, that pushes, I mean, that's more
It's
rally oriented. It's
310.
310. So, I mean, that's a decent jump when you
But
look
it's
at this.
also an older design motor,
Yeah.
a little bit less reliable than the new FAs, and a lot more costly to build.
Yeah, especially maintenance on them. You know, you gotta. I mean, the maintenance isn't costly, but if you don't keep up with it, it's gonna, you know.
Yeah, you can run your pockets dry pretty quick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just like any Subaru though.
Yeah, I mean, what Subaru say? 1,000 miles per quart.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oil
I mean,
consumption.
yeah. So I mean, in the end, I mean, you're always gonna have some kind of oil consumption, which is regular with these engines, but especially, I'm not trying to get off topic, but with the EJ engines, which is in Ashton's wagon he has, which is what, a bug eye?
Blah blah.
Blah blah. Yeah. So next, reliability, like you said, the FA24 is a lot more reliable, but trying to push power, you kind of run into some issues.
You got a nice little bottleneck of the transmission that likes to blow out third gear.
Yeah. And then, which one feels better, stock? Honestly, I don't think I've ever drove.
In a regular
A stock
VA,
VA.
no.
I know I've drove your stock VB, and then driving another guy in the group, his VB, which is tuned with launch control and everything else on it.
That's major difference. Swing cars there.
Oh, definitely. Let's see here. So if you had 30,000 right now, between these two, not counting the STI, that's out of the question, which one would you go for?
I'm going to lean more towards the VB for power potential. More reliability, definitely, because most likely, or I'm keeping my daily driver. So, reliability does matter to me.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Especially if it's a daily driver. I mean, I would probably go with the VA just because the body style is more, you know, that raw look of what the WRX is. But then again, the VBs are a lot easier to upgrade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have a lot more area to play with there. But when you start hitting, 350 horsepower range is when...
350 foot-pounds of torque, roughly.
Yeah.
Anywhere from there to 400, it likes to blow out third gear.
Yeah. So then you have to swap in the STI transmission, which, like we said, I wish, you know, Subaru would have, you know, said, oh, you can option it in maybe or something like that.
Yeah, that would be an option worth paying for, that's for sure.
On the STI package, that would make a lot of sense.
I don't even think they bundle those things together. I think it's just two different options you can get between the muffler and the short throw.
Right.
I'm going VB just for reliability purposes.
Yeah. You can't beat. Reliability is probably one of the most major things.
Especially if it's your daily driver car, it's your only car, you need something reliable.
Which that car is more focused around anyways.
And it has really well crash ratings.
Yep. But which one is easier to mod? I mean, honestly, if you look at the two, the mods are pretty identical, just in different shapes and forms that fit that body. But I mean, if you look, all of our cars, you got the grill you can do, you got the wing, you got, you know, bezels, fog light bezels, intake, downpipe.
They all carry pretty much the same common parts, just varying in price, and it's all about what your style is and what you want to do.
Yeah. But I think the VB would be a lot more expensive in the end.
It was $6,000 for a transmission.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
That's not including the wiring harness to hook up the DCCD that the STI carries.
Yeah. And then which one would hold value better? This is probably a really important question for you, Mike, since you have a VB.
The VA definitely carries or holds value a lot better. The VB value tanks bad.
Yeah.
Right now you can get STI for roughly the same low mile STI VA for about the same price as a used VB.
Right. Yeah. So, Ashton, what do you think?
I really think go VB here.
Yeah. But in the long end, STIs, like you said, Mike, hold their value a lot better because I mean they don't make. I mean Subaru did come out with the the hatchback in Japan, but to get another STI sedan like we have right that they quit making in what was it 2021, their value holds pretty good.
I mean, Japan has an STI, but it looks like you went through the parts catalog on Subaru's website and shows every STI option. There's no extra power behind it.
Yeah, definitely. But then modability on these cars. I mean, the short throw, which is the same between the VA and VB, but when you get the STI, it's completely different, which we found out the difficult way after I had ordered the wrong part for my STI. That was
Fun night.
That was terrible. I was like, hey Mike, I think this looks a little different than what everyone else's works. I mean, we put in probably 6 of them prior to on the other cars, and I looked it up and I was like, oh, well, guess I got to get a special one. And then between the two, I thought the STI would have been a lot, easier because you just, have, you pull off your trim, there's a bolt holding the shifter in, a snap ring, and then you have to tie up your lockout for the reverse. And then the VA and VB models, there's so much extra steps, but in the long run, I think doing
so much simpler.
Yeah, doing the short throw on those cars is honestly easier with more steps.
It's simple as taking a bunch of bolts out and beating pins out.
Yeah, and then you don't have the O2 sensor on the cat right beside the heat shield that runs through it, which was a awful pain that Mike sacrificed his knuckles for. Alrighty, so which would be the smarter buy? Get to look at the two.
Are we adding STI into this?
Let's just throw the STI in. Yeah, let's throw the STI in.
Your STI is definitely going to hold your value a lot better. And I've drove your STI, and I feel that it is a lot more fun to drive, a lot more entertaining. I think it handles a lot better.
Yeah, like looking at, let's just say the STI compared to Pinto's car, which is the one that's tuned. Honestly, I feel the VB with the STI spoiler on the back feels a lot more planted and a lot more get up and go. But that could also be because he's tuned.
Yeah. It's a whole different animal when she's tuned.
Oh, definitely. So does the VA only win because there's an STI?
Honestly, yeah. I definitely. Because it's lacking reliability. It's not got a stiffer chassis than the VB. And the VB has a smoother torque curve and more responsive driving dynamics behind it.
Yeah, I honestly feel if they came out with another STI today, I feel like almost everyone would have one because they hadn't been out.
Yeah.
Because, you see so many VBs now and VAs around. It's kind of, I guess years ago, the VA WRX was kind of, oh, look, because you see the rims, you see the rally blue.
Nice big old spoiler.
Yeah.
Be cool. Now it's just like common car.
Yeah. It's more, common traffic. But everyone builds them different for the most part. You have the same mods and stuff, but everyone has their preferences. Some people don't want to push a lot of power for reliability, which is kind of what I want to do with the STI and Mike over here as well. But then you have people that, swap the STI transmission into the VB, pushing 600 horsepower later on after they do everything.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of work, but in the end, how reliable are you going to be in the end?
Not reliable enough for a daily driver, that's for sure.
Not at all. Do you think buying your VB, Mike, was worth in the end, or do you wish you would have got maybe a VA or STI?
Well, value-wise, price tag-wise, VA, STI is probably a better buy, but VB's fun. And with it being reliable, it's nice being able to get it and know, hey, I'm going to make it wherever I'm going.
Yeah. What would your choice be if you had
If I had the opportunity to buy one?
Yeah.
I would say VB, just
VB?
for reliability, and need reliability right now just to get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
That along with they're a little bit easier to work on, I feel.
Which I don't know, speaking about the two clutch points, I don't know how, because I know the VB's clutches, I mean, it's about what?
Midway.
Yeah, midway.
Yeah, halfway.
And then if you look at the STI, it's, I mean, you
At
got
top.
probably about maybe a hair between you hitting the top, which is a lot to learn between the two cars. But the VA, I've never test drove a VA to know the clutch point on that. I'm curious if that's, you know.
I'd say it probably resembles more the VB because transmission's probably virtually the same.
Yeah, because if you look at the short throw and stuff, it's the same kit and everything.
Yes.
Do you ever plan on putting any more mods in your car, Mike? Wing?
Probably not, because I'd rather build something that's more V8 screams American.
muscle.
Yeah. Weekend driver.
So if you had to pick any car right now to buy, within reasonable price range, what would you go for?
What are we talking? Is reasonable price range though?
Let's
Like 50K.
50K. We're going with a vet of sorts. Probably a C6, C5.
honestly, I don't know. It's a hard question. 50,000. I mean, maybe a BMW 335i. I mean, the
Yeah.
platform. You have a lot to build there. They can. I mean, BMWs. They have so much potential. I mean, downpipe, tune, exhaust, intake, intercooler, and stuff. And you're making. I mean, you're pushing 400 to 500 horsepower.
You probably got less than 15 grand in that car at that point.
Yeah. I mean, their German cars are a whole different realm than these JDM cars. I mean, the tunability in them, the simple flash tune, and you're making that. While with these WRXs, you can't necessarily do anything to the engine intake. You can do a cat back or an axle back on them, but you have to tune them, or they kaboom
Yep.
all over. What would your choice be on?
I honestly don't think I would buy a car straight up. I think I would just take the car I have now, engine, transmission, swap it, and build it, leave it in the same chassis it is right now, and make it a sleeper.
But if you had the choice, if you had to buy a car today, $50,000 is your price range. Any car in that price
Any car
range.
I want.
Any car in that price range.
I'm honestly probably getting an STI. Just seeing how fun they are. They're just nice cars all around.
Great answer. Really great answer.
You're just a little biased.
I mean, I guess you could say that, Mike. But I mean, I did come from a Toyota Supra before this, which many people say,
That's BMW.
yeah, the BMW you downgraded. But honestly, going to the WRX platform, I feel like it's more enjoyable because you're one with the car.
Yeah, it just feels better because you're the one shifting gears.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Supra was a ton of fun.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was a beast.
I mean, that car, like I said, it has a BMW engine, so downpipe, exhaust, tune, intake. You're pushing, I mean, stock, they're pushing 370-ish with just the so simple launching the flash tune, but you have to get a year that you can have the ECU unlocked or ship it out and cost you, I mean, $1,200. You could push 500 horsepower plus just with that, which is simple. I mean, a mod's costing, I mean, you probably wouldn't be over $3,000 and just mods, which is crazy to think for, I mean, to push that much power nowadays.
Yeah, you hear all these people talking about, oh, you need 1,000 horsepower to be fast. No, you don't.
Nah.
500 is plenty for the
Yeah.
streets.
Even like the 370 that was in that Supra, I mean, anytime you wanted to, just tap the gas and the back end would just spin. I mean, you have to be careful, but I mean,
It puts you in your
She was
seat right
fun.
then and there,
yeah,
too.
370. I mean, my STI right now is stock 310, I think. And I mean, just going through the gears and stuff, it's so much fun that honestly, I think I enjoy the STI, a lot more.
That and you gain the ability to drive in the snow versus the Supra that could not.
Yeah, a lot more practical. Yeah, definitely, especially around our area here. I mean, this winter, I mean, it has been terrible, but it's been, a lot worse than what it has been before. I mean, a lot more practical. Even with summer tires on that car right now, which I didn't really look into when I first bought the car, but that car went through 12 inches of snow with no issue, which is really, really impressive for a car, summer tires. but Subaru's all-wheel drive system is one of the top tier systems out there.
Since we brought up the Supra, do you miss the extra power the Supra had any at all?
I mean, with it being rear-wheel drive, yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. That transmission, the ZF8 transmission, I believe, was what was in it. It was so snappy and quick. I mean, it was just super enjoyable, especially with the Valvetronic exhaust. It was, I mean, straight pipe back from the downpipe. I mean, and that thing would pop and crack. It was insane, but yeah. I mean, I do miss it sometimes, but just the feel of the STI going through the gears and stuff is honestly a win.
So if you could go back to having automatic car, any car you wanted automatic versus a manual, what are you picking?
Going back to any car automatic and auto manual?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't even know, cause like
That's a hard question to
Yeah.
answer.
I mean, any car with that ZF8 transmission, which I think is the BMW M3, and then the Supra, I'd probably go with the M3. But at the same time, they make a manual in it, so I'd want the manual. Just because of how, one with the car is. What would you? Because
I'm a manual guy all
yeah,
around.
because your wagon's manual too. What's
Wagon's manual.
05,
both,
right?
Both minis are manuals.
05, yeah. So I mean, all of our group is all manuals.
Except for one.
Yeah. I guess two. No, yeah, one. I guess.
Yeah, it's just one.
For the active members, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's honestly personal preference, but most of us like the raw feeling of going through the gears. I mean,
Now, if we lived in like a more city
Oh,
type
yeah, I would
idea,
hate
I'd
it.
definitely have an automatic.
no, I mean, I have my times, especially in drive-throughs.
Mm-hmm.
You start, stop, and you're like, oh gosh, are we ever gonna get there?
I get the taste of it on my way home from work while I'm stuck behind a school bus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah. If you had to do anything, Ashton, to your wagon, which we'll throw up a picture of it, throw up a picture of Mike's car too, just so you all can see it. What mods do you plan on doing it to it? Because I know you just put rims on it, tint and everything. I know you had talked before about a turbo. Do you think you're still going to try to do a turbo here?
I was looking at like turbo kits, and I think they were like $1,700 for that car, something along that.
Yeah, I think I know a nice EJT 57 sitting we could borrow.
I mean, honestly, you could swap in an older STI engine.
Yeah, if I could
But
find a wrecked STI engine, and just for a good price,
Yeah,
then I'd have another car with
Yeah.
more parts for it.
exactly. Because
I mean, I would definitely do it.
Because how many miles are on your car right now?
138,000.
Honestly, for the age of it, though, that's not that bad.
No, that's
Yeah.
I mean, you're having some issues with it right now, but I mean that's the come with the
Yeah.
the 5.
The age.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but let's say you had the money to do stuff, you would go with an STI engine with a turbo on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could possibly I guess you could put an STI transmission in it too.
You're probably going to have to. The stock transmission probably isn't going to hold the extra power.
Yeah, it would not hold that.
No.
There's no way.
But would you put an STI engine in it since it's an EJ, or would you go with the WRX wagon engine?
If I'm pulling from old cars,
Yeah.
old WRXs, I'm going with the STI motor.
Yeah.
It has more horsepower, of course. And it's my preference.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much potential you can do. I mean, most of the stuff, especially when you're working with the same like engine, I guess model, I guess you could say, you can swap things in and out. I mean, even between the VB and the STI transmission, you just get the adapters for it and stuff, and everything plates up, and then get your wiring harness and stuff, and you're set. I mean,
And a lot of the EJ motors, a lot of the parts will swap between each other and stuff like that. So it makes it easy to find parts to fit.
yeah. I mean, even looking between my 2019 STI and his 05 wagon, the engines are pretty much identical with a few changes here and there. And I mean, that's over 14 years that Subaru has kept that, same kind of style for the engine, same build. I mean, it works.
Works until it blows head gasket.
I mean, yeah, you have that, but I mean, preventative maintenance you can do with these cars to kind of cut down on that. I mean, you got what gosh, slipping my brain. The oil separator for the catch cam that you can put on them to kind of cut down on that. But yeah,
While we're on the topic of oil, like, how often do you guys change your oil?
about every 5,000.
Right now, it's whatever Subaru recommends. Way I look at it, this manufacturer knows best. They designed it and built it.
Yeah.
They didn't spend money on research and development for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, coming from the last platform I was on with the Supra, that car, it was recommended every 7,000.
Yeah, we did it every 5, didn't we?
Yeah, but it would burn oil, which they said was normal, like Subaru says. But having to change the oil in that car, it was like every 3,000 miles, it would burn a quart or whatever, which was in spec. But it was just a pain for having such a new car like that and it burning oil.
Yeah, doing it in the Walmart parking lot too.
Yeah, I mean, always having quart of oil in the back of the car, which I mean most of us do anyways with these Subaru engines, just because they're known.
I got one.
Yeah.
They're all known for oil
Yeah.
consumption, no matter which model you got.
Yeah, but I mean, one thing going off here on the Supra, switching to oil because it ran OW20. I mean, it's liquid. I mean, it's literally water.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we switched it to 5W30. Never happened ever again. But with these FA engines and these EJs,
The FA uses 0W20 versus old EJ still uses 5W30.
yeah, and some people say with the higher mileage on these EJs, they use 5W40, just because to help the seals and stuff on them.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. But let's just get back here on the topic between the VB and VA. Let's just say they dropped an STI VB. Would that, switch it from saying the VA is better because it's STI?
Depends on how they do it. And I know price tag right now, the way the world is now, there ain't no way I'd spend the money to buy it.
Let's say they build it like how they did the old STIs, like from 2021 back.
That thing would be, well, if they go back before the VA and build it like the previous generations before it, have the more raw feeling. Because the farther you get back, the more raw the WRX feels.
Oh, yeah.
So, get back to then, have the real raw feeling. It'd be expensive, but it'd probably be worth it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm trying to think here. What's the weight difference, let's just say, between the STI now compared to the VB? I'm not too sure.
They're not too badly different.
Because I know it's a bigger body style on the VBs.
VA at the low end is about 3,200 pounds to 3,267 pounds versus the lighter end of VB is 3,320. So it's not real big difference, but it's there.
Yeah. I mean,
and of course, if you got a sunroof, that's going to add more.
Yeah, those things
With
are
the
heavy.
VB getting the eyesight, it adds even more to it.
yeah. What do you think on that, Ashton? If let's just say they dropped the STI right now, not just the STI package like Mike got, that you could opt for it and pick, that different STI parts to make it an STI.
For me, it'd just be the price. Like,
Yeah.
if it was ridiculous, no, I'm not getting it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if we look back at, the previous STI generation from up to 2021, I mean, I think the MSRP started on those around 36. I mean, compared to now, the new VBs are 40 and up if you, go with the TS and all that stuff.
The premium, which right now is the lowest until they bring the base back, it's 37 starting. You're talking a premium or a limited like mine is 40 with no options. When you compare that to the STI, it's like, man, that STI was a really good deal back in the day.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for your car, Mike?
40.
Yeah.
It was, after all the options, it was 44, but it was on sale.
I just don't understand why Super would go through the engineering trouble of doing the TS and, doing all the special stuff for that. Wow. Was there ever a TS before? Or was this just with the new generation?
There's never a TS, but back in the day, there was a TR, which that's what the TS took place of for the VB. After they had TR model VB, they went to TS and the GT.
Yeah.
There was a TR back in the day. but
I'm just wondering
never TS.
why they would, because I mean the STI platform was so loved. Those cars hold their value so good. Why they wouldn't continue it? Just because of the demand for it. I mean,
the TS model's kind of like it, but it doesn't. It has the better suspension, the better brakes, the recorders, but it doesn't have no more engine power like how the STI was an upgrade over the FA20.
yeah. Because I mean, between the just base VA and the STI, it's like a 40 horsepower jump.
Mm-hmm.
310 to 270. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't wrap my head around why they would go through all that work just to do the TS. I mean, the new TS, we went up to Boxerfest this year up in Lancaster, PA, and they had their new yellow editions up there. I mean, Alcantara or suede dashes and stuff in it, yellow stitching. I mean, it was impeccable build, but imagine that they built the body with the STI, in mind to get that real rally feeling back.
That is a beautiful yellow. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just imagine with STI package, STI wing.
Yeah.
That car would have been so much cooler.
I mean, honestly, I'd like to see them bring back what the WRX was. I mean, rally blue with the gold rims, or the bronze rims, and I mean, because that's what I remember. I mean, forever ago, I'd see that and be like, "Oh,
yeah.
that's a WRX," because you just know what that is.
Now it just looks like every plain Jane car on the road.
Because I mean, everyone asked me, like Mike was asking me, are you gonna put the bronze rims on that car? Because you got rally blue, and I was like, I didn't know. Just because with how the body style is now, on these newer ones, it doesn't match.
Yeah, it's like not the same anymore.
Because you had the bigger scoops on the car. It was,
it was aggressive.
It just looked like,
fit.
yeah. But yeah.
So Chase, do you have any like future plans for your car, like upcoming right now?
I mean, there's so much stuff, but I think the most major one that everyone keeps on me about is exhaust, just because of how the STI has the unequal length headers on it and really gets the rumble. But yeah, probably the AWE track edition exhaust would be the next option, and then some more cosmetic stuff. Because right now it just has the mesh grille, STI badge, and the rear badge is done, and then short throw. But yeah, probably the exhaust, and then later down the road, maybe tune it and do an intake and stuff. But I want the car to be more reliable than fast.
Yeah. Because it's still your daily driver.
Yeah, because in the end of the day, it's my daily driver, and why would I want to risk, blowing it up? Because these engines, they're known,
They're known for being finicky. If you don't do it right, it's going to break.
Yeah, and if you don't tune it right, it's going to be, So, I mean, there's always the chance, but yeah, probably right now, just probably exhaust and stuff. So I don't really have to jump in the, trying the tuning and stuff. Really don't want to deal with that right now. But yeah.
I know, Mike, you said that you weren't really looking at anything else, but if there was anything you could do for your car, if you got, extra few thousand laying around, what are you getting?
Oh, if it's extra few thousand, if I have enough for STI swap, it's getting that, and then it's getting tuned on top of it.
It better not be my transmission.
I don't know, it'll definitely be your transmission.
I'll help you drop it out.
So, Penno. 3 of us will get it in an hour.
Well, Penno would take it for herself.
Yeah, he was talking to him today. Said he dropped the transmission out of my car, take Mike's seats because he has Recaros, take his aftermarket rims and everything.
My fog light bezels with the LED, the JDM style fog light bezels.
Speaking of fog light bezels, I do have fog light bezels for my car, but my car wasn't an option with fog lights. So I had to order the bezels plus an extra adapter to run the lights themselves, which is kind of a pain, but in the end of the day, it looks good. So, I mean, it's worth it, but yeah.
So let's get on the topic of F1 lights, because I know Michael doesn't like
very,
them.
very touchy, very touchy topic here with Mike. He hates them. I mean, most of our group has them.
I think they look good.
I mean, you have the smoke, you have the clear, you have the red. I mean, you can make them flash and stuff always on. I mean,
so if you don't like the F1 light, do you like the little STI light in the grill?
And the grill. That's not bad looking. The
But-
F1 lights down at the bottom of the bumper. What's the point in it?
But why would they add that there if it wasn't meant for a light? Like,
Actually, it's made for a trailer hitch.
to be fair,
That's what
Mike,
that's for.
To be fair, once you put a trailer hitch on your,
You'll never see me with that either.
we'll be putting a camper behind there and doing a cross country trip for the channel. How about that?
Well, you better go get a big SUV instead of the WRX.
What do you mean? It's a family mobile. It's perfect for everything.
Hey, we'll hook up a little trailer. You can
Yeah,
take
like
the
the mini,
450
yeah.
up to the drag
Put the
strip.
mini camper. You'd be great.
Be lucky to pull that thing, especially
Oh,
up that big
come
old
on
hill.
now.
Nah, you'd be all right. You'd be perfectly fine. But yeah, I mean, with like F1 lights, even the Supra had like an F1 light area, but it was for the
Yeah.
reverse light.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I like them. I think they look good, especially when they flash and stuff. I'll hit the brake. Cause I mean, you can program them to do whatever. Speaking of lights, I know you were talking about headlights, Mike, and taillights. These RGB taillights you were talking about.
There's some nice things. I mean, it's illegal to drive down the road with an RGB.
I mean,
But if I just turn back to red and when I'm stopped, like a show or
yeah, for
something,
shows and stuff, especially like with my STI badge. I mean, there's 120 different
Yeah.
options, and there's rainbow, solid colors, like cosmic, whatever. There's so many options you can do with that. I mean, and even Underglow. You have Underglow in your car from Low Glow. Shout out to them. Great product, love it. But yeah, I think most of our group has Low Glow on their cars. I mean that.
your turn's next.
Yeah, I forgot to say that. That's gonna be my next option. Trying to get Underglow on the car, because I mean it's looks so good. I mean, me and Mike had some difficulties running the wire into the inside the car. I mean, but that wasn't.
It wasn't horrible.
It wasn't terrible. It was more or less trying.
To figure out where to get into the car from underneath
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then lining them up in the back, because that was probably
They're starting to fall down.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
fixed
about that,
those.
yeah. Once the weather breaks,
There really isn't a great place to mount them in the back of the car.
no, because you got on the back of these cars, you have where the spare tire would set in down there, and there's a big dip in the back. I guess that'd be where the spare tire. I don't think it's the fuel tank. Fuel tank would be.
Or they don't use a spare tire. They have a run flat for stock.
Yeah, but I think they still have the dip in the back.
They still have the tub for like your jack and stuff.
Yeah, so the tub, I guess,
well,
yeah.
the hard part was running the wires around, the actual strips itself over the exhaust, because we had to go.
Yeah, because they
in
dip
front of
up,
it.
and that tub sets down, so there's a big gap. So most people on these cars, they're just floating, which is kind of what we did with yours, which, I mean, wasn't the best thing to do, but you couldn't do nothing about it because the strips are only about, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 foot long. I mean,
Definitely recommend Logo. They hooked me up with some stickers and fruit snacks in the box.
yeah,
It's kind of cool.
Definitely,
Kind of cool opening the box and seeing a nice pack of
yeah,
Scooby-Doo fruit snacks.
yeah, and great customer service, definitely.
Yeah.
Would you ever put Low Glow on your wagon?
Oh, yeah, if I had the extra money laying around, 100%.
I mean,
I like the look of it when you're when you're driving down the road and you can just
make
have the bottom
just
of your
make
car
sure it's
lit up.
not just make sure it's not rainbow.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not
You'll get pulled over for having not, because I think white and
It's got to
amber.
be white or amber.
White and amber is the only legal colors you can run on
yeah,
the
'cause
road.
anything else.
Yeah, because of emergency services and stuff. But yeah, I mean, Low Glow is a big part of the group. I mean, most of us have them.
2 of us got it. One switching to it because it's a
Better, better quality.
With it being a modular system, say you mess up one of the LED strips, you can take that strip out of the circuit and buy just a new strip instead of having to replace the whole setup.
I think the strip's like $50 or something, which is super nice that we're paying for the whole system, $500 for a whole new system, and have to reroute everything, go through your wheel wells and everything. I mean, yeah, it's just a great product. I mean,
I actually think the best part of the product is the connections that screw together.
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
that ties in with the
100%.
modular system, being able to just take it apart if one strip falls off. Like I had my side strip come down one morning on my way to work. So I got to work and I just unscrewed that strip and I was good to go and put it back on later in that day.
Yeah, and just especially, I mean, if you have like Mike has, he has side skirts and stuff, which you can really tuck up in there. But I think they make diffusers for them actually that go along the front and blocks the actual light so you can't see it. But speaking of side skirts and front lips and stuff. Mike had a
Like
very,
that boo-boo.
very, very bad boo-boo with a tree root by accident.
Oh,
while pulling
and the
up.
concrete. That's not the only time.
Yeah,
That's just because it gets low.
yeah. So, we installed Mike's lip and stuff on his car, and
You
hey,
probably made about
Was
a
it
month.
that day or?
No, it was
about a week.
Month.
No, it was
long.
not no month.
no, it was about a week and a half, 2 weeks, because we just because his lip came with, I mean, they were
They were
tiny.
Tiny self tappers.
Yeah. So he ripped them out with the tree root, dangling down. It was a 3-part front lip.
Yeah, so I just took the.
Which I probably saved it from breaking,
Yeah.
to be fair.
So I was like, well, I wonder if we can run longer self tappers in.
Yep, went to Lowe's that night, picked them up. I
Inch-
drilled them in there.
Inch and a half self tappers. So I
Oh,
told
they're-
Mike,
they're in there.
I said either you're, if you hit your front lip off, I said your front lip's not coming off. I said your bumper is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but I don't hit anything else, Mike.
I mean, there isn't much that holds that bumper on. Just a couple bolts and a bunch of pop
Yeah,
tabs.
that's another thing with these WRXs. Subaru makes it so easy.
It's easy to get off, but it's hard to get on.
Yeah. Another experience with Mike's car. I feel like we're hating on Mike's car right now.
Yeah, it's.
But we took it off and trying to put it back on. There was probably four of us there.
It
And-
took all 4 of us to get back on, too.
Yeah, so the VB has a plastic tab that runs around the bottom of it. And we were trying to figure out, because it kept getting hung up. We were pulling down the bottom, trying to push it, because the headlight wouldn't snap in all the way because it didn't have enough movement or flex in it. So we finally realized that we had to pull down the bumper to clear that tab, which I don't think when we pulled the...
It was weird, though, because it was like opposite of what we thought we had to
Yeah,
do.
because I don't think with the STI on mine, that wasn't the issue. We just had an issue on the one side snapping the headlight back in. But
I feel yours went a lot smoother because we had a better idea of what we were doing there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after you do one
Yeah.
car, it's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, all these cars are is just push tabs. What, 8mm, 10mm?
8mm, 10mm push tabs.
Push
and
tabs
a
and-
bunch of snap-in pieces.
Yeah. That's I mean, and some Phillips screws here and there, too. I mean, they're user-friendly. You put it that way, user-friendly.
Yeah.
I never looked at your car, but I'm guessing it's
Oh,
private.
yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like every car's that everything that you need to usually take off is
Yeah.
usually an 8 or a 10 as long as it's not American, of course.
Yeah, that's one thing I've realized with BMW. So they use Torx bits for everything. You gotta have this special one, that
Yeah,
special
that's-
one, this special one. It's not, consistent. But the good thing with these cars, they're all the same. Even from going back, let's just say looking at mine to year 2024, they use the same hardware still.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my 5 has basically the same stuff that
Yeah,
this car's
which
have.
is nice. Definitely nice. Speaking of, we'll go back to lights. You ever think about getting new headlights or taillights for your car?
I've definitely thought about it just because I would definitely get smoked out taillights just because I like the all black look and the car is all black already.
Yeah, definitely a nice touch to the car.
But headlights, if I was going to do anything, I'd probably change them over to LEDs. But it sounds like a pain in the butt, all the adapters and everything that I'd need to do that. So I'd probably hold off on that for a while.
Yeah, I mean myself, I was looking at headlights, but the ones I wanted are discontinued now. So trying to find those are definitely a pain. But I'd like to do taillights and headlights on the car. But the current headlights now, or the tracking, whatever Subaru calls it, which is nice. But if you go to an aftermarket headlight, you lose that ability, and you could possibly be throwing up a coat on your dash.
So what's your thought on taillights? What are you going to do for that car? Are you going to go smoked, red, and go clear?
I think you used to hop on the RGB kick, too.
I looked at them. I did look at them, but I've looked at clear taillights. Honestly, on that car, I think smoked would look the best,
Yeah.
just because of how the blue is and stuff, and the rims are black. And then later on, the side badges and stuff behind the front wheels are going to be the black with the neon green that match the calipers.
Yeah, especially because your car has those neon green accents.
Yeah, I
don't
really
think the white would look.
Yeah, I really do like that. Let's see here.
You'll never see me put headlights on my car, though.
No, yours is the same way. It has the auto tracking as well.
Yeah, and the fact that headlights are $1,400 to $1,500
Yeah,
for.
because they include the auto tracking in those
Yeah.
too.
It's just not in my budget, and to me, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I think taillights for the 2019 STI, they're about 480 or so, which isn't terrible. I mean, that's pretty reasonable for a price.
I've seen anywhere from $350 to $700 for VB taillights.
Yeah, just crazy. I mean, I haven't looked much into yours, but I don't know because I was looking before, and I know that the WRX model and the base are pretty similar in components on their cars.
Well, body wise, it was originally called Impreza WRX.
Yeah.
They
So,
didn't start splitting them up till the VA chassis.
yeah, so I think the compatibility in yours, I mean, you could swap the suspension and stuff that would be for WRX on yours just to get that, more, authentic feel of a WRX. I mean, there's so much stuff you could do, but yeah.
I feel like that's what I like about Subaru. Like over the years, everything's still just
Yeah,
basically
they still
interchangeable.
have that hood scoop to them. I mean, it's not as big as it used to. I mean, you can get aftermarket ones that are larger, but nowadays the hood scoops are all built into the hoods, and they flow with the body line. So when you add a bigger hood scoop, I kind of feel it
Disrupts the look.
disrupts the body lines on it. Which I think yours the same way they did on. I don't think your hood scoop pops up this far.
Even my mom's Outback, but she has the turboed version anyways, so it is the same motor as the WRX, exact same setup, everything.
They have the FA24.
Yeah.
They do use it in bigger SUVs.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever used the FA20 though, like the VA uses.
Yeah.
Because they used the Crosstrack that I had before WRX. It used FB20, which is nowhere near the same as FA20.
Let me tell you about Mom's car though. It still moves. I mean,
Well, yeah.
it's got to be. I don't know how much extra weight it's got to have on it, but it's got to have some more meat on its bones.
It's probably tuned different too.
Yeah.
Definitely tuned different.
It would have to be.
So I know with the EJ, it's in the STI, it's tuned down so it cuts a power back.
We seen that today
Yeah.
when we were
Yeah.
testing your car out, and you could watch it go from full throttle, the boost go way up, and then it drop back down a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't make boost till late on it too.
Yeah.
I mean, you be pushing fourth gear going, I mean, 5 to 6 grand, you're only making 8 pounds compared to what it peaks at. Is what top peak on that car is, I think, I don't know,
Somewhere around
17, 18,
somewhere around 18.
which that car has hit 16.5. But
Magically.
yeah, surprisingly, I never thought I could hit it in my life. Thought that was the day the engine was going, but yeah. But I think that wraps it up for this first podcast. Any final remarks on this topic?
Subaru on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, Subaru for the win.
We're in the talks of getting a car show going at Country Club Mall in LaVale, Maryland on May 9th. All of our cars should be there.
Yeah, inside the mall on the floor, which should be really cool to see.
And then the other cars is going to be outside.
Yeah.
We're doing it for a benefit for the Allegheny County Animal Shelter.